Hello, I am Beautiful Stars, and this is a video on a group named Sainte Divinité. Before I start explaining the group, I'd like to take notice of this. Please do not go and attack the staff mentioned in the video and groups mentioned. Most probably have started out for fun or to test the waters of this genre. Some I am in are pretty interesting in their own ways. Attacking or trying to dox these people are not okay in the slightest. I make this video to educate on people unknown to the drama this group holds. Thank you. Let's start. Simple knowledge of this group. They do not have a date on when they were founded, but using their game's release date, it was either late 2021 or early 2022. At the time recording, they have 27,000 plus members in the group. They fit the formula of a group inspired by Divine Sister, founded by Valindra. They own a game with a theme you can turn moderately creepy, such as, but not limited to, sanatoriums, orphanages, schools, clinics, etc. They have two teams. A patient team, which is free, unless you want to buy your way and become a deranged patient. Other groups have this feature in their stores. Some I can say are Silicones with their Psycho Orphan role, and Playoria with their Unhappy Camper role. Like many other groups, you can also buy your way into becoming a staff member, which you can skip through their application process and instantly start your career in this group. Spoiler, it's not really a career. You have to make sure the game runs smoothly in day and do everything right before you get in trouble. That is specifically for those who bought the game to troll. You can look that up, by the way. This group has some drama relating to its high-ranked team. I have a document relating to the drama and another user who I have interviewed and will keep anonymous for their privacy. With all the explanations out of the way, let's start off with a document named True Face of Sainte Divinité. To explain the group in their most lighthearted way possible, this document shows simple video, a simple set of images regarding of these members being fatphobic, along with being transphobic and homophobic, along with misusing slurs in a voice channel. While the user cannot get a voice recording, they do have witnesses that can back them up. The proofs regarding their evidence have set me completely off guard. While they have set off a trigger warning for primarily graphic content, it is shown of explicit images, a user being mass warned for mass mentioning people, along with a user saying, "Oh, I thought she was gone forever, oh my lord," along with another saying, and a picture of the same thing happening in a private group 3 days later, along with more warnings actually of mass mentioning by another user who I will keep private, with just more showing the mass mentioning, along with some of these private groups showing everything, such as fatphobia towards a user named Aiden. Please do not attack him. Along with what I would assume, but due to the quality, I cannot really get it done. It shows potential racism of a slur being dropped. But that was all that the user gave, and we can only respect them for speaking out on this. It shows that the group has made multiple Discord groups that were meant to be privated and have been ridiculed. Like I said before, with fatphobia, transphobia, and homophobia. They have stated before that they have been raided after this. This is an interview by me and a user who I will keep private. I asked about 6 questions, and they have shown the user mentioned in the interview below about the fat phobia. Question number 1, how long have you worked in the group? User responded with, I worked in a group for I think a month, but sadly bought the pass to become a staff member, contributing to a terrible group altogether. Although most of the lower ranks were very kind and helpful, there was a lot of slander towards each other in very serious ways. Question number 2 was, how was it working with non-staff members or patients? The patients were pretty good most of the time, always trying their best. There were a few exploiters, but other than that, it was alright. Number 3 was, how were the middle ranks, high ranks, super high ranks like? I am mainly speaking interaction-wise. They responded, middle ranks were okay. I only met one, and they seemed to be in a bad mood. Although they were in support of the high ranks actions, high ranks and super high ranks, do not get me started. A high rank, Sainte, I think their user was, has been calling people fatties, quoted, and saying stuff like, quote, gym memberships are free, fatties, to plus-size people. And the owner was in support of their actions. And for informing others about their actions, the user got banned and blacklisted. They wish they could have cared more. Number 4 was, were there times where you got pulled for a confrontation of breaking rules? Or, in other terms of other groups, pulled into a ticket? They responded, no, I never got in a ticket before. Other than paying them to lower the 3 hours a week rule for me. At the time, they were having bad medical problems, and they were in the doctors for about 6 to 7 days of that week. And after they got demoted, they never have abused or any part of that served anyone. It was actions below them. Number 5 was, what were known requirements to buy staff to stay in the low-ranked positions? They responded with a simple answer of, be professional, don't leak, have at least 3-hour-a-week shifting times, respect others, do not work for Divine Sister, and basic rules for those types of places other than the shifting requirements. My last question for them was, this is the conclusion of our interview. Is there anything you'd like to say to the audience about this group, such as name, advice, but can be anything? I have told them to keep them anonymous, do not drop down any social medias or the Discord Roblox name. They responded with, just in general, it's not a good group. The game is confusing, some staff are homophobic, ableist, and fatphobic, and heck, encouraged by the owner. If you're looking for a game like Divine Sister, but not Divine Sister, I recommend Playor, Silicones, or Harmony Sisters. Please do not attack any of the staff mentioned or give the game any more attention than needed to spread the word. Some pictures shown on the screen below are going to the HR Sainte talking about how the interviewee should be. I am not reading below as they do actually discuss me on how they spoke to a person. From what I have, it apparently seems to be the fact that a lot of staff were fatphobic, homophobic, transphobic, and seeming to be ableist. The owner of the group can see these have never been taken action against any members who have been acting this way, along with being encouraged. Requirements for shifting has been rather hard for multiple that could be for the fact that a lot of the users in this group could be late middle schoolers to high schoolers, as Discord's TOS asks for you to be over the age of 13. It is best for you to not play the game, buy the clothing or the game passes, as this will be supporting the group's problematic high ranks and other super high ranks. The best you can do about this is share the video to educate other members about this. Last promotions for this channel is, if you like how I explained and feel more educated about the staff team, you can boost the video's algorithm by liking the video, and you can also comment to talk about your experience as a potential staff member. if you do this, I ask you to keep yourself as private as possible to make sure yourself also cannot be attacked. If you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe and ring the bell. Have a good day, and Pureful Stars, locking off.